Hipsters are defined as a subculture of men and women that value independent thinking, counterculture, progressive politics, and appreciation of art and indie rock, creativity, intelligence, and witty banter. Although hipsterism is really a state of mind, it is also often intertwined with Pabst Blue Ribbon and distinct fashion sensibilities. Hipsters reject the culturally ignorant attitudes of mainstream consumers and are often seen wearing vintage and thrift store-inspired fashions, tight-fitting jeans, old-school sneakers, and sometimes thick-rimmed glasses. Although the hipster may appear to be effortlessly cool, you can bet it takes research, education, and hours to appear so disheveled, nonchalant, and versed in Vonnegut, the Arcade Fire, and French New Wave film.
My name's Casey Crow, and I'm from Asheville, North Carolina. I'm currently out of school, but I'm in the fine arts psychology kind of thing.
My name is Thomas. I'm from Wilmington, Delaware. Should I look at you or directly into the lens? Okay, yeah, that makes sense, right? Yeah. I would feel weird.
My name's Jess, and I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
My name is Kelly Minear. I'm from Seattle, Washington, and I work at the wine bar at the Biltmore Estate.
Hey, my name's Sarah. It's nice to meet you. I'm majoring in social psychology.
My name's Kara. I'm from Asheville, and I'm an editor for Pixic.com.
My name is Stephen Welch. I'm originally from Lawndale, North Carolina. I'm a senior creative writing student at UNC Asheville.
There's no possible way I could pick like a favorite band.
My favorite record is is an album by the band The Zombies. It's called Odyssey and Oracle. It was released in 1968, which is my favorite year of all music.
My favorite band is the Mars Volta. Definitely my favorite band.
My favorite band is a band called Jawbreaker. They're a punk rock band from the early 90s, late 80s. I think it's important to recognize them, and that's why I have their lyrics tattooed on me for the rest of my life. The only other person I have that for is Tom Petty.
If I was born in any time era, I'd have to say the Western cowboy era. Yeah, I'd like to be a cowboy.
I would probably be born sometime in the 80s so I could experience the 90s more so, like the age that I am now, because I totally love the 90s.
If I could be born in any time period, I would want to be born in the 1930s, right around the Great Depression. I only want that because that would mean I was 18 in the 40s, and I could actually enjoy the 40s. I would probably be drafted too, which would kind of suck, but I think that would be alright. I think I could live with that.
My astrological sign is Cancer. I think it says a lot, but probably the thing that's most descriptive that it says about me is that I have a really hard shell, but I'm super soft on and sensitive on the inside.
I'm an Aquarius, which usually means that we're a little outlandish and kind of odd people, but usually artistic, so I think I fit it pretty well.
Scorpio Libra cusp, October 24th, so I'm like the tail end of Libra, very beginning of Scorpio. Not that that really matters. Maybe I'm oversexed. That's a Scorpio thing, right?
If I was an animal, I'd have to be some kind of cat, definitely. I feel like I identify with cats, I don't know.
If I was an animal, I would definitely be the cuttlefish because it morphs into anything and it's amazing. It can camouflage itself in any sort of background. I don't know what waters it's located in, but they've done like studies with it that if you put it like in front of a checkerboard, it'll take on a checkerboard shape or coloring and pattern. So it's really cool. So you can be invisible essentially almost anywhere.
I'd be an octopus because they're very talented creatures. They're very smart. They have personality. They have beaks. They squirt ink and they change colors. They're problem solvers, and they can predict World Cup winners.
I would be a crow. I would be a crow, 100%. They're the smartest birds ever. And they live in these really cool family groups, and they have games, like they'll have crow rodeos. A crow will, like in the Midwest, a crow will fly down and land on a bison and start pecking at it until the bison starts like jumping around trying to knock the crow off. And whoever stays on the longest wins.
I would be an owl. Because they can fly without making any noise, and it's really creepy, but it's really awesome too. So, and they can see in the dark. I'd like to be some kind of nocturnal animal, and a flying one is ideal.
I think I would have to say a bird, because I don't know of many other animals where you can dip in and out of clouds on a daily basis.
Favorite film? I would probably have to say it's Haxan. It's this really weird Norwegian film that was made in the 1920s about witchcraft. And it's supposed to be a kind of documentary, but it's just really, really ridiculous. And there are all these puppets of demons and witches and Sabbaths, and it's really weird and creepy because it was right around the time major motion pictures were being made, and so they were experimenting a lot more than they do now, and it's a really interesting watch.
My favorite film is The Science of Sleep by Michel Gondry.
This movie called Go. It was done in like '99, something like that. It's really strange. It's like a large series of events happening, and like they're all really random, but then at the end it all comes together to be like one big deal. I don't know, it's a really cool movie.
My favorite film currently is The Labyrinth, which is an 80s film that is amazing. Yes, with David Bowie. That's all I have to say is David Bowie.
My style? What do you mean by style? Like my personal style?
I don't think my style's too original because I see a lot of people that dress like me, and I dress like a lot of other people. I think if you like something, you steal it and take it for yourself. And I think it was Andy Warhol that said that. He stole it from Picasso, who probably stole it from somewhere else.
Every once in a while, like you see like a doppelganger of yourself, and you're like, oh, okay.
I don't really think it's original. I mean, it's not like I make my own clothes or anything, but I definitely just wear what I like. I would say that it's customized, but not original.
I'd like to say yes because I strive for originality, but at the same time I think that it's limited because in a modern day society, whether you want to be or not, you'll always be influenced by your modern world around you.
Yeah, I think my style's somewhat original. I mean, I shop primarily at thrift stores, and everything I put together usually comes off the floor, so there's no real rhyme or reason, so.
My style is definitely original because I don't know why. I guess that's what I run it off of. I run off of being original. That's what I drive towards. That's my motivation.
Oscar Wilde once said, "A man who does not think for himself does not think at all." Most people are other people. Their thoughts are someone else's opinions, their lives a mimicry, their passions a quotation. It is what we do with those opinions and passions that make us stand apart.